Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to use a matte moisturizer on my skin today. And then I'm also going to prime, and I'm going to use this smoothing primer by Makeup Forever. This one is my favorite primer to fill in pores, any deep lines that I may have, or any kind of imperfections. It really just smooths it out and makes my foundation go on nice and smooth and flawless. I'm going to use two foundations today and mix them together. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte and M.A.C Studio Fix Fluid. I'm going to go ahead and apply that with a damp beauty blender. And I'm going to use pouncing, so kind of a pound bounce motion all over the skin, and this will just kind of make it look less cakey, a lot more flawless, a lot more lightweight. Next, I'm going to go ahead and conceal, and I'm going to use a different damp beauty blender, and I'm going to conceal with my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This one is in Neutralizer. It's got kind of a felt tip to it. It's kind of a neat idea how to apply it. So typically I'll just kind of go to town and make sure I have it plenty bright and make sure this look is more of an awake minimal makeup. And I say minimal loosely because obviously everybody's minimal is different, but this is minimal for me. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend that in and make sure it looks nice and flawless. And now we're going to use our Laura Mercier translucent setting powder to set our concealer. And I'm going to go ahead and tap it one more time right immediately before I apply the powder. That way, if there was any kind of creasing, it kind of corrects it. And as soon as that powder gets on there, it makes it nice and smooth and then makes it last all day. Now we're going to warm up the skin with a Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion bronzer. Big fluffy brush, kind of all over the face. Everywhere that we didn't highlight, I'm applying the bronzer. Then, this is obviously optional, but I'm going to contour my nose a little bit with that same bronzer and just kind of give it a slimmer appearance. And we're going to also do right underneath our bottom lip. That way it can give it a nice full appearance. We're going to blend that out so we don't have any harsh lines. We're going to use that same bronzer on a clean fluffy brush and go ahead and blend that out in our crease. That way our eye looks a little more natural and not so stark white from the concealer. And this does not have to be a neat application. Just make sure that it's blended out. Now I'm going to give myself a little bit of contouring. Just want to kind of cut that face a little bit, nothing too harsh. Give it a nice slim appearance. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows. I will be doing a tutorial on this technique, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but we're going to just go ahead and fill it in kind of to our comfort level. Some of us like a fuller brow, some of us like a thinner brow. I'm going to set that all in with my Clear Brow Gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This will make sure that I don't have any flyaways or crazy brows halfway through the day. I'm going to go ahead and define my eyes just a little bit. I'm going to use this brown by M.A.C. It's called Costa Riche. Inner rim, inner waterline. Then I'm going to use my favorite eyelash primer right after I curled my lashes and apply a nice healthy coat. Then I'm going to go ahead and use 2 different mascaras. This is my favorite combo, the Benefit They're Real, which helps lengthen and separate my lashes, and then the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes to really pump them up and make them more, more full. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some blush. This one's by ColourPop. It's called Get Leid. And I'm going to apply this with a duo fiber. These blushes are kind of an interesting consistency. They kind of are in between a powder and a cream, if that makes any sense. So I find the duo fiber helps apply it more flawlessly and seamlessly. Then I'm going to go ahead and highlight with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Radiant Light. This highlight is so subtle and perfect for just that kind of natural glow. I, of course, like to kick it up a notch with my glow, and I start out with this one. You can leave it at that if you just want that glowing from within, but I typically like to have my highlight seen from space. So I'm going to go ahead and layer Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in So Hollywood on top, just to give us that extra pop. I'm going to apply that tops of the cheekbones, tip of the nose, and high point of the forehead, anywhere where, you know, the light will hit. I'm also going to apply that on the inner corners of my eye. This will make my eyes look a little more awake and give it that nice little detail. I'm going to also go ahead and apply that under the brow bone. Then to finish off the look, I'm going to use some lip gloss. This one's by Anastasia Beverly Hills Sunset Strip. Gives you that nice little bit of color and that perfect glossy look for your minimal makeup. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.